I've been a union member all my life. When I first went in the Navy when I was 15, and when I left the Met, I was in the PCS, and I think I was the only known Tory to have actually stood on a picket line. Yeah. So being in a union is an advantage to every worker in this country, but taking industrial action which actually damages the country, and we're on the way back to beating Frankfurt, New York and Paris from their economic trials to try to take over UK's prominent position in financial services is quite wrong. And we've got to look after the country's status. Already,
any suggestion that there will be some kind of breakthrough in the new? What's going to take the two sides to sort of get back from pretty entrenched positions they're in at the moment?
Well, firstly, I think we should put out a big thank you to the 14,500 roughly members of the RMT, which did not support in ballot the strike action. Many of those braved the cold shoulder of their worker colleagues to actually provide some sort of service. There was very few trains running. We were down to less than 30% during the height of the dispute, but nevertheless a big thank you to them, and also to ASLEF and the negotiating teams there who've done a settlement.
Yeah, well, we've got a one-day strike coming up with ASLEF, the train drivers, of course, in January, so we're not quite there yet, are we?
This is working practices. As I say, when I was on the picket line and when I took industrial action, the lone Tory one, I suppose, we had negotiations going on at the same time. We did not stop strike action. We did not stop taking emergency calls into control centres when I was working for the police. So I'm asking and hoping that they will continue their working practices discussion and continue working at the same time. The same thing goes for TSSA as well.